Hey, how you doing, everybody? This is Sleep, member of Memes and Dreams and Quantum of RoboCrap talking to you. And before we get into this match, really quick, Thomas is back. Like, that's good for me to see. I don't know about you guys. Thomas is back. That's always good. Whenever we see some content creators come back to a game, it means there's still hope. There's always still hope. But anyway, this is actually going to be a full 10-minute game, as I'm sure you can tell by the length. There's no secondary footage here. This is all one game. It's a good game. I am playing with some weird named people. You do know them. I'm not going to tell you who they are, but you do know them for obvious reasons. We were actually having a bunch of really all AI matches, so they switched, got on accounts that had lower MMR so we could actually find a game. Lo and behold, we do. It's a really good one. You're going to see me play pure medic almost in this one, which is a role I've never been great at. But I do a good enough job for my team to come through in the clutch and win, baby. But it's actually really, really tight. This is a really, really tight game for the first 3 or so minutes. And then we finally break them. And I'll go over that when we get there. But it's going to be a really good time. So let's get into it. And so the match begins. I'm in a pancake alley, so it would seem. But yes, this is an interesting matchup. We have a weird array of weaponry that we were using, and it's on Helion Crater. Helion Crater is a really good rail map. It's a really good mortar map, really flat, really open. Kind of lends itself to those guns that can do really well. If there's just not a lot of cover to work with. And you can see I'm already doing my medical duties. Checking people for pulses, making sure that IV bags are stocked. Nobody's in critical condition except for maybe this guy. So you're going to see our good old classic boy, Form Fighter, is going to just disappear. He's gone. He disconnected. It's a tragedy. He'll be back. He'll be back. They always come back. But he died. Not really. That did not give them a kill. We wondered why he was just standing still. His internet kind of gave out. Almost like my knees on a daily basis. No, I'm joking. But now we've taken the fight to the high ground. So if you are not Obi-Wan Kenobi, if you are Anakin Skywalker, this is the end. As soon as the team gets the high ground, it's over. It's over. You can see I get degunned here. I finally tried to shoot somebody. And, hey, Form Fighter's back. Good to see. So now it's just, they have 2 rails, and we do not have a front line. Well, we don't have a front line, one, because I'm trying to play medic, and I really should be shooting people, which I finally do start to do. But mostly because we were waiting for Form Fighter to come back. He's the other Mega SMG of the party. And it's really, really hard to push anywhere whenever you don't have 2 Mega SMGs. One is really just not enough cover fire. So you can see there's one rail on their team that's kind of isolated himself. I'm trying to poke him a little bit. There's not a whole lot I can do. We have to get him off these mountain ranges, though. These mountain ranges have horrible vertical height limits. At least for whatever reason, this bot, I could not really get up that high. And so we tried a very, very shallow left flank. It did erupt a ton of chaos, and chaos is good.
Chaos. A gaping pit waiting to swallow us all.
Chaos isn't a pit. Chaos is a ladder.
Chaos allows us to cause some disarray. We almost do give up a kill here, but in return, we stack a lot of damage on them. And now we've got what we want. They're off that mountainside. They're coming down onto the ground, and this is where we have a mortar flag. This mortar flag is going to start doing a ton of work for us, and this is the difference, is that we have this massive AoE presence low to the ground that if they don't elevate, they'll just get destroyed by. And then we have a good railer. We have me. We have another Mega SMG player. And if they do elevate, all of them elevate, we do have a flak to help bring them back down. So right now, it's not a good spot at all for them to be in. There is still that railer up on the right side who has not been dealt with. I'm going to go try to deal with him. Right, he just took a pot shot. at me, and I'm like, okay, I want to get at least my rotors back before I go do this. So I get them back, and I have my quest. So here I go. I'm just gonna bug him a little bit. I'm gonna force him to go back up with his team. And whenever I do this, now we're in a really good position. They are all grouped up in this small area underneath this bridge. That's a horrible place to be. Mortar is going to demolish that group. I come up over the backside. Really, I was just trying to tag people to deny auto regen. So that's why you see me not really trying to go for kills, just switching targets and tagging until someone gets low. And whenever someone gets low, it's just, we need a kill. We got to break this, got to break the tie, and get ourselves on the board, which we do. And from here, the game stops being a question of who's going to win, and it's now just a question of how long. I did not ever, in the course of this match, after the first 2 minutes, think we were going to get all 15 kills done. I did think we would get, 10. I don't even think we get 10. But it's a good match. We've broken their front line. We've now moved up. They're stuck in the spawn. That is the game. The rest of this is a formality. It's you're not going to come back from being down 4 kills. Against good players, you're not going to come back from being down 4-0. Unless a miracle happens. Like a stray bullet splits a bot in a way that had never happened before, and that happens to 2 or 3 bots, or you nick the 2 people with nanos, and they lose all their nanos, that kind of thing. But you can see how I'm playing this. I know where all of them are. I'm using this hill, this mountain, to my advantage, my viewpoint advantage. So I'm trying my best to not put myself at a position where I'm going to be the reason my team would lose. And of course, me being the functioning dedicated medic means I don't get to do a whole lot of damage. That's fine with me. It's not ever been about individual glory. It's always about team success. That's how you have to look at these things. People too often chase kills, stats, damage. Just gotta win, man. Just win, baby.
Just win, baby.
And that is basically gonna do it. We still have, 4 minutes left on this? There's not really a whole lot left for me to say. You will see a part in this clip coming up where I am going to fall all the way back to the back line, and you're going to see me position myself behind, so I'm looking forward onto the team so I can still maintain a line with everybody's health bar, kind of know what I got to do. You also see pings. I had told the group, look, if you need healing, just ping. I'll hear it, I'll see it, I'll react to it. You're going to see me ping as well. But there's not a whole really lot to dissect. This is just frontline play, me being in the back line, trying not to go in line of sight, but also trying not to let people take too much damage. I mean, it's a good kind of fundamental. This is how not even a great team, a decent team would function. So we have 2 people pushing the side because we had a call to go push a flank to force them back into a shallow alley. And we have the mortar here just trying to do a lot of extracurricular activities. He was taking a lot of damage, and I was trying to keep him up, keep him healed. You see I pinged there because I was like, hey, I know we still have a side nano. I could really use it. Both these guys are getting low. We don't even need it. Don't even need it. I still would have preferred if the side nano had come, because this situation gets really rough. Look at this. This gets tight. And it's only because they don't shoot my nanos off, which they very well could have and should have done. But I get stuttering myself. I get that whenever you're getting shot at by 4 or 5 people, it's really hard to target prioritize correctly. So that's nothing too new. But you're gonna see there are a couple of people who come on death's door and somehow live, either through skill or luck. I'm not going to dictate. You can, if you wish, you can make that distinction. Comment down below. Did we actually die 0 times because we are good or because we got lucky? I'm gonna say we got lucky on a couple of these. I'm not like we got lucky. I'll answer that for you. We got pretty lucky. Anyway, this is the part where I'm talking about, where I'm falling back with this random dumbass, and I put myself behind him so I can stare into my team, see everybody's health bar, know where I gotta be if I gotta be anywhere. And the whole goal as a medic what you're looking for whenever you're healing somebody. At least what I was taught to look for. Main gun and main movement. Everything else, just like every other part of that bot, is not as important as main movement and main gun. So an MSMG heli, I want rotors back, and I want that top gun back. You could be at 70%, but if you have, 3 rotors and your gun, you're healed. I'm not going to heal you if there are more pressing people to heal. Yep, that should about do it. I'm going to go ahead and head out of here before the match is over. If you do enjoy this video, be sure to leave a like. Comment what you think about it in the comments down below. Let me know. I'll reply. I'll answer any questions you might have. If you are new around here, please consider subscribing. Click that bell icon so you don't miss a video. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Take care.